Welcome to JWL Sports, where we review all the best sports clips from around the world. You're probably wondering, why should I watch over here instead of anywhere else? And that's because over there, they don't care about what you have to say. They say this all the time. They talk down to us. They think we're just a bunch of clowns on YouTube, Twitter. But I think it's the opposite. I think we know exactly what we're talking about. So I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. So we're watching a clip of First Take with, as you can see, Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe. Talking about the Jets and whether or not can they win the AFC East. I believe, without a doubt, 100%, no question, they can. And I can't believe it's even up for debate. The only question is the health of the Jets. They got a lot of players who are older, injury prone, and so the question is can they stay healthy? But people are forgetting how great Aaron Rodgers is, and they want to point to the fact that he hadn't been healthy, that he tore his Achilles, of course, which I think he will make a full recovery, number one. And number two, he played with the Packers where he was clearly unhappy. He didn't think that team was good enough. He didn't think that, he didn't enjoy playing there. He was playing with a bunch of young guys. He didn't want to be there, and it was time for him to leave. And so obviously he didn't have his heart in it. He is fully motivated to bounce back, to recover, to play with the Jets. He has a team that he obviously believes in now with more mature, seasoned veterans, and that's what he wants. Aaron Rodgers is an older guy, doesn't want to play with younger players, which is exactly what Tom Brady was that way. LeBron James is that way. Steph Curry is that way. All the greats are like that. So we can't hold that against Aaron. It's clearly a thing that happens when you play a very long time and he was in his late 30s, was he like 39 or something, and he's now pointing to playing with people who are like 23 years old or something. It's just hard to relate, and I get it. So let's take a listen to see what Stephen A. and Shannon have to say, and we'll break it down from there.
Are healthy.
I got the Buffalo Bills. I like the addition, Stephen A. They can't stay healthy. When was the last time Tyron Smith played a full game? Mike Williams get hurt every year. He's a talented, ultra-talented receiver. Big body guy, great run after the catch, can high point the football. He's great, but he can't stay healthy. Javon Kinlaw has not lived up to expectation when he's taken as a top 10 pick for the 49ers. That's why they were able to get him from the Jets. So, no, Aaron Rodgers is about to be 40 years of age. Now, they told me a couple of years ago, if they had a quarterback, this is a Super Bowl caliber team. We're about to find out if this is a Super Bowl caliber team. Tyron Smith should be great. If he can give them 13, 14 games, I like it. I'll love it. I believe he's the most important piece because they have to have somebody that can protect Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to have to play like everybody believe him to be the
These
four-time
highlights are
MVP
against like the Patriots and the Giants.
But I still like the Buffalo Bills in this
two
division.
trash teams.
Well, listen, Shannon, this is the kind of stuff that drives me crazy about you. Clearly, what we're asking is if both sides are healthy. That's what we're asking.
Buffalo.
All right. Buffalo.
Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Soldiers, Buffalo Wild Wings. I got the Bills with you.
You know what? So what you looking to your right for? Here's the deal, bro. Here's the deal. You can say that they don't have Gabe Davis anymore. Let's pay attention to that. That's a viable number 2 option. I got a problem with that. Stephon Diggs, we don't know how happy he is and whether or not he'll end up staying there. I got a problem with that. Even if he's staying there, he doesn't want to be there. We got to pay attention to that. Here's what I would say to you about the New York Jets right now. Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. Let's not forget that.
He used to be.
He's a bad man. Stop that. That's blasphemous. That is blasphemous. That's blasphemous. Stop it right now. No, he's a bad brother. Come on now. I bet you this. He damn sure ain't Zach Wilson. He damn sure ain't that. Okay, let's get that out the way, okay? So we got this, right? You got a number 2. You got a number 2 receiver with Mike Williams now. Coming off the ACL, I recognize that, so health is an issue. Assuming he's healthy, a viable number 2 to Garrett Wilson being your number 1 option, okay? You improve. You got 3 new offensive line starters. You got a defense that was ranked 3rd, 12th in scoring defense, despite having the 2nd worst offense in the entire National Football League. And then I'm looking at Buffalo and some of the changes they're talking about making. We know Miami is allergic to inclement weather. We know that when they're playing in the beautiful sunshine of Florida, and I would know because I was just there, Shannon, and it was a beautiful sunshine. Ain't no doubt about that, okay? When you're playing in the beautiful sunshine, near South Beach, it's a different world when you go away from that. And so I don't believe in Miami because of that reality. The Jets got a chance, bro. And I'm telling you right now, if you're telling me that everybody's going to be healthy, I would pick the Jets to win the AFC East this year. I really would.
You see what you did, Stephen A? Oh, they got a chance. You know they have the lottery drawing 3 times a week. I got a chance. I ain't won it yet.
Did you play? Did you play? You just say that you want to. You know, you're lying. You're lying. So let me get this straight, Shannon. You too busy to go to the Lakers game because you got to work, but you got time to go to the lottery. Is that what you're trying to say? You got time.
By the convenience store.
When you got time to go to the convenience store, you don't have time to go to the. And here's the thing about you, Shannon. You not only do you not have time to go to the convenious store, you ain't gonna let somebody go up there and pick it for you. You ain't Jordan Ashley, anybody else. You ain't gonna let them pick it for you. You really?
Yes.
So you got time to pick lotteries 3 times a week, but you ain't got time to get to the Lakers game. That's what you trying to tell me? I stop it. He's such a liar. That's nonsense. That's nonsense.
We live in the same vicinity. You know what traffic is like trying to get to those Laker games, especially on a weeknight.
Right. You know, you go early enough, you know, you can.
But I ain't trying to be out there be sitting there.
Or you could wait a little bit late and get there midway in the first quarter. It's either or.
That's what I do.
Exactly. And traffic ain't that bad at that time, at that particular moment of time. You can work around.
You be hating. All I'm saying is, look, if you telling me Aaron Rodgers can play comparable to what he played his last years in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why can't are you trying to tell me, Mr. Hall of Famer, you trying to tell me he can't? You trying to tell me that Aaron Rodgers can't do that?
No.
With Garrett Wilson and Mike Williams as weapons?
No, I'm saying, you know, there's a conspiracy theory that's brewing that he want to perpetuate. So he might be busy doing that.
Oh God.
You see? Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he gonna bring up conspiracy theories. I got no comeback for that one, Shannon. Yeah, I got no comeback for that one. You know what? So maybe his conspiracy theory is this. I might run for election and in the same breath be an all-world quarterback again. What's wrong with that?
He just might do that. But I still like the Buffalo Bills. I still believe that Josh Allen is the best quarterback in that division.
Well, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. I don't think anybody's better than Josh Allen. I just think Buffalo's going to need more than Josh Allen. They're having a personality transplant. I think the Jets are in a better situation than Buffalo, personally, as long as they're healthy.
Yeah, that's a different conversation. Obviously, Josh Allen is the best. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the entire NFL, let alone the AFC East. That's not up for debate. But I think the Jets absolutely can. Right, this is all predicated on the can they stay healthy. And if they are healthy, I think Aaron Rodgers will have a great season. And that defense is legit, okay? The Jets were somewhat competitive even with Zach Wilson, even though their offense was awful. With a no-name quarterback, essentially, not even a 32nd quarterback. I mean, he is like a third stringer. They almost beat the Super Bowl winners, Kansas City Chiefs, okay? The Jets have that defense. They just needed someone competent at offense. That is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is more than enough. And they talk about how the last pick in the first pick, the last team, if you get a new quarterback, it's good for 3 wins. Aaron Rodgers is worth more than 3 wins at this point, okay? Or at the very least 3 wins. He's better than a brand new rookie quarterback who's never played in the NFL before. So the Jets are going to be better. The question is the Bills. I'm on the fence about who I think the Bills will be next season. I think the Bills will probably have a similar season that they've had in the years past. They're going to have their ups. They're going to have their downs. They're going to have their real high moments where you're like, my God, Josh Allen is absolutely amazing. And then they're going to have their moments where they're going to be like, is Josh Allen ever going to win a Super Bowl? And that's what will dominate the Monday talk shows of some sort. I think they'll still continue to be competitive. And it's not like I don't think that they're not going to be able to make the playoffs or anything. But I don't believe in the culture. And I know I talked to O'Shea on this more recently, in the comments below. He talks very highly about the Bills and the pieces that they have. And I remain on the fence currently. If you really force me to decide right now, to me, it would truly be a coin flip between the Jets and the Bills, because the defense I know is truly legit. We know that. Okay. We know that. Because it's also been like that way for a few years now. The offense, I'm betting on Aaron Rodgers able to make that offense go. I just am. He's proven that to us consistently over the years. And he is motivated. He does not want to end his career on a torn Achilles. He is more motivated and focused than he's ever been. I really do believe that. Now, granted, does he have the ability to pull the parachute and just say, I'm out of here, hit the eject button and be like, yeah, my Achilles just doesn't heal. That's just the way it is. This will be my last year. And then he announces his retirement, in week 4 or something. Like, I could see that too. I could see him finish playing out, but just being like, you know what, it's obviously hurts. I'm not the same player. This will be my last season. I could technically see that. And if that's the case, then everything we're talking about here is irrelevant, right? This is under the idea that they're going to be healthy. And I do believe Aaron Rodgers will be healthy. That I am under that impression. So with all that said, I think it'll be pretty competitive between the Jets and the Bills for the AFC East. I really, really do. The Bills, unfortunately, I just think that they're a mess. And I just feel for Josh Allen more than anything. And yeah, I know they have their pieces, and their defense should be healthy, and they're going to have a full season under their newer OC, who seemed to help right the ship a little bit, but I don't know. I don't love what I see from the Bills. I don't love what I saw from even against the game against Miami. I didn't love what I saw against the Steelers, and I didn't love to see what I saw against Kansas City, their last 3 games, essentially. Even though they won 2 out of 3 of those games, it was still like, you have Josh Allen, bro. And now, granted, I do think that if the defense was healthy for the Bills, that they would have beaten the Chiefs. Because they, if you remember, they were so badly injured. Not to mention, let's not forget all the key drops that the Bills have. But that's my point. I don't see how that's magically going to change necessarily. And I think eventually you're going to run the end of the line with just using Josh Allen as your superhero workhorse game after game after game after game. One man can only do so much. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. Do you think the Jets can win the AFC East? And if they can, do you think they can make noise in the playoffs? Dare I say, even win or make a Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments below. And please don't forget to subscribe. As I said, we are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of, and I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.